Texas League Baseball in North Texas is next. And good evening, everybody. We welcome you to Frisco RoughRiders Baseball here in North Texas. And yes, good evening. We are coming at you live also from San Antonio as we are watching this broadcast. John Baker and myself are here. Good evening, John. Good evening, Bob. How are you? I am doing good. Well, I got to say, John, it has been a terrific night for San Antonio last night. Boy, what a close game by the final score 4-3. In the previous night, San Antonio won their 69th, and got to say, it was a pretty good one. Yeah, Bob, it absolutely was. The Missions at 69-53, Frisco at 65-57. And I got to say, Amarillo trailing 3.5 against the Frisco RoughRiders. Midland in fourth place with 56-68. Corpus Christi at 45-78. They haven't not been doing too good this year. Springfield hits a record high 75/48. They lead first place in the North Division. Wichita in second place with 66-57. Arkansas 62-61. Northwest Arkansas 60-63. Tulsa down in last place in the North with 56-67. Yeah, I got to say, John, it's not been doing too good for Corpus Christi and Tulsa both. But I got to say, it's been one of them years. But hopefully, Corpus Christi has at least 2 more weeks left of baseball. And got to say, I don't think they could come back from all the losses that they took this year. Yeah, I got to say, Bob, absolutely not. I don't think Corpus Christi has that type of momentum to get something going. But evidently, there might be a good change next season, hopefully. Yeah, I got to say, John, absolutely right. And so far, hopefully the San Antonio still continues the momentum tonight and hopefully get something going. Yeah, that is for sure. Well, anyway, tonight we are looking at unseasonably cooler temperatures tonight. Temperature at 77 degrees here in Frisco. And so far it's been pretty cool. We got overcast conditions right now, and well, so far it's been pretty good. Yeah, I got to say, John, absolutely right. And it's been a pretty good day today. We're here in San Antonio broadcasting our pregame show and starting to get ready for this 4th of the 6 games here in Frisco, Texas. And so far, pretty good on that. That is for sure. Well, anyway, I think we are going to Frisco for at least the remainder of the weekend, and we'll pretty much have our bags packed up, ready to go for tomorrow night and Sunday as well. Yeah, John, absolutely. We'll get going after tonight. We'll spend Saturday and Sunday. We'll spend the night, come back Monday, and we'll be ready to take on Corpus Christi on Tuesday, starting the first week of September. Yeah, that is for sure. Well, anyway, we are just about set to go here for the top of the first for San Antonio, the Flying Chanclas. And also, yes, it is Labor Day weekend. Don't forget about that as we get going for this 4th of 6, and we celebrate Labor Day on top of that. Well, anyway, Ben Gelman will be the whole broadcast tonight. And so far, take it away, good old Ben.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Some AA baseball from the Texas League on tap for you. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Frisco RoughRiders. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Dane Acker. Let's take a closer look. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. Here's the left fielder, Albert
Leading
Fabian.
off for San Antonio, the left fielder, Albert Fabian.
And that's how this game gets started. And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, 1 away on the strikeout.
Batting second, the catcher, Romeo.
Next to hit for the Missions,
Sanabria.
Romeo Sanabria. Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line, and that's a base knock. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. So a man on, and now the center fielder, Joshua Mears.
Inside, ball 1.
They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate. One pitch now.
Ball inside.
And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Swing, soft line drive. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 6.
On
Marco
that play, he couldn't set
Castaneda.
his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. And now the first baseman, Marcos Castañón. Mears, the runner at first with 2 out.
Ball. Two balls, 1 strike.
That one
Ball
misses.
3.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fly out to center field. Strom. And that's the end of the inning. They strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Still 0-0. Welcome back. And towing the slab, Jason Blanchard. Here's a closer look.
So Blanchard's got a 4-seam slider, changeup, and a
Stepping to the plate now
2-seam.
for
Way to
Frisco,
go. For
Cameron
Frisco,
Cawley.
the second baseman, Cameron Cawley.
Do apologize, we're coming in here. Ollie coming in. Wind up in the stretch. And that's an inside strike. Gets the count now at 0-1. Blanchard throws his first pitch in for a strike. He's been very exceptional through the year for San Antonio.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. I'm sure he wants that pitch back. Now here's the 0-2. Up the middle. Cedeno. One down.
He's out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Kellen Strong.
Kellen Strong digs in now. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Abimelec Ortiz. Strike two. Runner at first,
No
one
balls,
away.
2 strikes.
Fly ball to left, down the line. That will drop foul. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron.
One out and runners at first and second. And now the right fielder, Aaron Zavala. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield flop.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Caber Rodriguez.
Next up, Caber Rodriguez. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2. Here's the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And that gets down into the gap. Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Now the second run is in. It's 2-0. Well, this game is tied no more. Big-time swing of the bat to drive in, too. When you go gap to gap like that, you're setting yourself up for a lot of success at the plate. Plenty of hits to be found out there. 2 down and a runner at second base. Next to hit for the RoughRiders, Yossi Galan. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one fouled off. The 1-1 offering. Swing and a miss, chases that one, darting out of the zone.
One ball,
Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Rodriguez at second with 2 away. Grounds this one up the middle. DeVries on the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design, proud sponsors of this broadcast.
Aye.
Top half of the second from Frisco. This one in the air to right. Zavala on the move to the gap. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Cole
At the plate, Cole Roederer.
Roederer.
And that's outside.
Aye.
And the count 1-2. Missed inside with the curveball. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters for strike 3.
Batting 7.
And now, Gendry Rojas. Outfield pretty shallow here. Here's a fly to left. Galan. And that'll do it. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. The RoughRiders lead it 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Marcus Smith. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. And the 0-1 now. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Battling here, fouls it away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. One away.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jax.
Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Jax Biggers.
Yeah.
One out and the base is empty. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Wow, he really got away with a mistake right there. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's just foul. Here's the 1-2 offering. And he pops it up to short as his bat breaks in two. Not in time.
Safe,
Great
in.
effort, but it's an infield hit. Couldn't get the out, but
Batting
what
up,
a defensive
the
effort.
catcher,
Covered
Butler.
a ton of ground and then made a
Let's
strong
go.
throw to make the play a little closer. So a runner aboard, digging in for the RoughRiders, number 28.
Hey! 0-1.
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. He didn't start his
Nope,
windup
that's the
before the
ball.
pitch timer expired, and it's an
1 ball,
automatic
2 strikes the count.
Biggers leading off first with 1 gone. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second.
He's out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Heading on now to the top of the third. Frisco ahead in this game, 2-0. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Nerwillian Cedeno. Fly ball to right. And it drops in. No time wasted here.
Batting
He's
up,
got some
the
impressive
shortstop,
wrist strength to
number
be able to
94.
pull the ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. Digging in, Leodalis DeVries. Out to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 30, Albert Fabian.
Back to the top of the order here. And now, Albert Fabian, 0 for 1. Fly ball left field. Galan. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Romeo Sanabria.
Here's the catcher, Romeo Sanabria, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sanabria hitting second in the lineup, usually a first baseman. Today he's starting behind the plate. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. Frisco with the lead, 2-0. As we go to the last of the third, now it's the second baseman, Cameron Cawley. Grounder to the left side. In plenty of time to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Kellen.
Here's the center fielder, Kellen Strong. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This pitch misses. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Looked like he was sitting off speed fouling that fastball back. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Puts this one in the air down the line. And it's off the wall, but in foul ground. Gets a piece, stays alive. And again on 1 and 2. Fights it off, we'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. What a battle, and after 5 straight foul balls, you gotta wonder who's gonna win this one. 1-2 offering. Swings and flares it. Just foul. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Long
Now
battle
batting,
in that one,
first
and a
baseman,
smart hitter will be
Miller.
factoring in every pitch, trying to get that edge. Nice hitting right there. So up next, Abimelech Ortiz. Reached on an infield single the first time. On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We move on to inning number 4. The RoughRiders lead it 2-0. Top of the fourth inning with the Missions at the dish. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Hard liner. Lunging, but it drops for a hit. Everything came together on that swing. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcos Castañón. One on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum.
1-0.
This one's in the dirt. Here's the 1-0 offering.
Aye.
The RoughRiders leading by 2. Top half of the fourth. Next offering misses way outside. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's gotta feel good. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. All tied up thanks to the homer. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, number 7. Ground ball left side. And it gets by.
Now batting. Designated
Next up, the designated hitter, Cole Roederer. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. One-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out.
No
He's
strike.
working the count well. That one
That's
misses,
ball 3.
and it's 3-0. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. 3-ball, no-strike pitch, and ball 4. 2-4. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone.
Gendry Rojas.
The batter now, Gendry Rojas. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Strom. And there's one away. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. Digging in for the Missions, Nerwillian Cedeno. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-1 offering. That one hammered but pulled foul. Still just one out here in the inning. Not close with that one. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. One, two now. Line drive. makes the catch for the second out. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Now it's the shortstop, Leodalis DeVries. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. And they're all loaded up.
The left fielder, number 30.
Albert Fabian, the next to hit.
Fabian.
Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. Right through there for a strike. That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first two pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now.
One ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to hold that one close. Could have been dangerous. Play at the plate, out. They limit the damage here. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. The RoughRiders at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball down the line. Fabian on the move. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Caper.
And here is Caper Rodriguez. Drove in 2 with a double the first time up. In 2004, a 6'10 righty pitched for the RoughRiders, going 6-5 with a 4.48 ERA. More than 15 years later, that pitcher became the general manager of Frisco's parent club, the Texas Rangers. It's local boy Chris Young. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Now batting.
Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Yossi Galan. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. High fly to center. Mears. And that'll wrap this inning up. We'll head on to the 5th, tied at 2. We're ready for the 5th inning. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Albert Fabian. Up the middle, picks it up. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the catcher, Romeo Sanabria.
Romeo Sanabria getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
All tied up. We're in the top of the 5th inning. That's off the
that
mark.
ball went out.
And now 2-0. And that's a base hit. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe.
He's safe.
We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Go-ahead run on base. Next to hit for the Missions, Joshua Mears. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Movement in the bullpen. Matt Festa preparing to come on if needed. Church warming up as well. Runner at second here and 1 away.
Ball.
2 straight breaking balls away.
2 balls,
If he wants
1
to go
strike.
back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And
I
there's a
got
ball.
3-2.
Marcos Castaño in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch. And ball 4. 2 aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marcos.
Coming up to the dish
Castaño.
for San Antonio, Marcos Castaño. Already a homer for him in this one. That one finds the corner, and the strike zone
Oh, one's the
swells
count.
in size.
Ball.
Good job to
Down.
let the low one go there.
That's ball
This is a
2.
critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. That one
That's a
missed.
ball.
Sanabria over at second. Mears at first, 1 out. Next pitch, in for a strike. I know that's a fastball
Full
up,
count.
but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. Here's the payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in for the Missions, number 7.
Ball 1.
Gets the call. That's strike one. First and second, 2 down. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside. Good job mixing locations. Pulls it down, and that will retire the side. So they strand a pair. Home half of the fifth coming up. We're tied in this one, 2-2. Bottom half of the fifth, and the RoughRiders batting.
The designated hitter.
Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. That one pulled foul. One ball, one strike. Popped up left side, DeVries. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jax.
Next to hit, Jax Biggers. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He was all over that one. Can't fault the infielder on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were to. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Jason Blanchard will depart, and a decent effort in this spot start. Back with a new pitcher in just a minute.
Now pitching for
So
San
a lefty
Antonio.
out of the pen, Austin Davis.
Number 45.
Has some nasty breaking stuff.
Austin Davis.
Now, the catcher, number 28. Ground ball to third. Dives, but it kicks off the glove.
The batter, number 4. Second baseman, Cameron Cawley.
Here's the second baseman, Cameron Cawley. And fires in a heater at 95. The 0-1 from the lefty. Swing and a foul straight back. Outside corner, got him looking. Disbelief from the batter. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB.
Strong.
Next to hit for the RoughRiders, Kellen Strong. Terrific battle last time before earning a single. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Runner edging away at second base. There's a strike at 95. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. Now I think he climbs the ladder. Fly ball, right field. Mears heading towards it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get them home. 5 innings down. We're tied in this one 2-2.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Rough
and they make a
Riders,
change to start the
number
sixth.
63.
The new pitcher, Matt Festa.
Matt Festa.
And now the
Leading
DH,
off
Cole
for San
Roederer.
Antonio, the designated hitter, Cole Roederer.
Hard ground ball, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Now
That
batting,
at bat
the
was
third
over
baseman,
in the
Jen
blink of an eye.
Rojas.
That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Now the third baseman, Gendry Rojas. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3, and they turn the double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Nerwillian Cedeno. Outfield pretty shallow here.
Aye.
That
That's
missed.
a ball.
1-1.
1-1. Nope.
Two outs, base is empty. The next
Ball.
pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, missed down low. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Foul ball there. DeVries stands at 6 foot even, only 18 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The Missions with the go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him.
3.
That is out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up as we approach the bottom of the 6th. We're tied in this one 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Abimelech Ortiz.
Ball one.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Rojas drifting towards this one. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 13, Aaron.
So digging in, Aaron Zavala. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, 2, rocks and fires. Battling here, fouls it away. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. Here's the third baseman, Keber Rodriguez.
Aye.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball one
Off
there.
the plate, ball one.
Two outs and nobody aboard. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. 6 innings in the books, all square at 2-2. Top of the 7th here. Now the left fielder, Albert Fabian.
Aye.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Close,
Nope. Ball
but
one.
called a ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Two now. And there's a ball. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. It definitely wasn't easy, but earned the walk after a long
Now
at bat.
batting, catcher Romeo.
Next to hit for the
Sanabria.
Missions, Romeo Sanabria. Leadoff hitter is aboard, so the defense will be on guard against the bunt that could move a critical runner into scoring position. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Swing lifted to left field. That's back. Takes it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 14, Joshua Mears.
So up next, Joshua Mears. Right through there for a strike. 1 away, tie game, and the go-ahead run at first. And
Ball, that's off
that's
the plate.
outside. And that is ball 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2 to second. That's 1,
out.
and that's 2.
He's out.
Good pitch, good fielding once the ball was in play. All around, nice job. 4-6-3, inning-ending double play. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the left fielder, Yossi Galan.
0-1.
And the 0-1 now. Foul ball there. Liner to second and picked on the hop. One out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcus.
So digging in, Marcus Smith. Edge of the zone for a strike. Bash down the right side, but foul. One out and the base is empty. Got the batter swinging. Gassed it right by the bat. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that
Now
at bat.
batting,
3
the
straight
shortstop,
fastballs, and he ends up with the strikeout.
Bigger.
Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Jack's Biggers. Fly ball to left, down the line. And that drops foul. The 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Now here's the 0-2. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Seeing the ball very
The
well in this
catcher,
game.
number
Got
28,
the center cut
Tucker.
fastball and pounced on it. That thing was
Mitchell.
smoked. And now the catcher, number 28. Swing and a foul straight back. Outside corner, there's a strike. Oh, and 2, and the delivery. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, one left on base. Looking ahead to inning number 8. We're tied in this one 2-2.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back,
Rough
and
Riders,
a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the eighth,
80.
Gerardo Carrillo.
Gerardo Carrillo.
And here's the first
Leading
baseman,
off for
Marcos
San Antonio,
Castañón.
the first
He's already
baseman,
homered
number
in this
6,
ball game.
Marcos Castañón.
A laser into the outfield. There's one down. I know the lineout is disappointing, but the contact was
number
great.
7.
A little more luck, they would have had the go-ahead run aboard. And now at the plate, the right fielder, number 7, 1 for 3.
Counts 1-0.
Action in the pen down there. Luis Curvelo up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0 pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Try to get him
Ball, that's
chasing
out.
on the changeup. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Cole Roederer now at the
batting,
plate.
Designated hitter Cole Roederer.
Here's a fly to center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're tied in this one 2-2. Bottom of the 8th, and now it's going to be Cameron Cawley.
Yeah.
Sliced hard, but foul. The pitcher challenged him with a good fastball, and he wasn't equal to it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider
inside.
just misses. Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine. High fly ball down the line and left. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 2, Kellen.
Now at the plate, Kellen Strong. Fly ball out to left field. Fabian on the way over. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Abimelech.
Abimelech Ortiz will hit next. A little surprising they don't go for a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup. Not even
Ball one, no
close
strike.
there.
Ball.
2 down and nobody aboard here in the bottom half of the 8th. Swings through that one out in front there.
2-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes, the count with 2 away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pops it up, foul on the left side. And that is out number 3. So they make short work of them there through 8 full. We're tied in this one 2-2. All set to start the ninth inning in this one. Now the third baseman, Gendry Rojas. Curveball gets over for a called strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Out. One away on the drop, third strike.
Now batting, second baseman, Nerwillian.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Nerwillian Cedeno. Soft contact in the air, Cawley. Now 2 away.
Now batting, number 94.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Leodalis DeVries. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs, base is empty.
Inside ball.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Right through there for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. No runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. On to the bottom of the ninth. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. We're tied in this one 2-2. head to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in for the RoughRiders, Aaron Zavala. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. Hard liner to first, snag for the out. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit.
Third baseman, Caber Rodriguez.
Next to hit, Caber Rodriguez. And that's ripped to left. Out number 2. That's a heartbreaking out for this offense.
Now
if that ball had gotten down, they'd have had the winning run aboard and possibly in scoring position. Just a tough break. Yossi Galan, the next to hit.
Nope.
Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Breaking ball through there for a strike. This one is labeled. That one's back there. It is out of here. Ball game. That should fire up the dugout, and the RoughRiders walk it off. They win it 3-2. There are few things more iconic in the baseball imagination than the walk-off homer. You grow up swinging in your driveway or your yard, dreaming of the moment you get to win the ballgame with one swing. Right there, he made those dreams a reality. What a great feeling for him and his team.
Well, I got to say, that was a night of fun for us here. Good old Statesman's Park.
A 3-2 final score in this one. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, Ben, well, thank you for the broadcast. And got to say, John Baker and Bob here. And boy, what a night. The RoughRiders walk it off here in the bottom half of the ninth inning. And believe it or not, I thought we were going to go into extra innings, but I guess that is no longer an issue. Well, San Antonio getting their 54th loss of the season. Frisco now 66-57. Well, that was a good night here on this Friday night. And yeah, so far we'll go ahead and look at some other scores. Wichita beats Arkansas final shutout 3-0. So the Wichita Wind Surge gets their 67th of the season, and it is 62 even for the Arkansas Travelers. Well, anyway, Northwest Arkansas leading Amarillo 8-5. And they're in the bottom half of the seventh inning. Tulsa leading Corpus Christi 4-1. Midland leading Springfield 4-3. And this game being called tonight for the Frisco RoughRiders 3-2 final against the San Antonio Missions here this evening. Well, anyway, got to say, Yossi Galan was a 1-for-4 home run RBI. Gerardo Carrillo will get the win for Frisco. And Austin Davis getting the loss for San Antonio. I will say he was not a happy camper giving up that pitch, and all knowingly, it was probably a bad one. But anyway, gotta say it was a pretty good night thus far, and pretty good one. Well, anyway, gotta say tonight was pretty good. And joined in the booth by my friend Bob. Bob? So I gotta say, what a night for Frisco. Yeah, I gotta say, John, it was a pretty good night here for the RoughRiders. They walk it off here in the bottom of the ninth inning. They had a 2-2 tie, and all of a sudden, yeah, that one straightaway right field was the one and only way to win this one. And so forwardly, they did. Well, gotta say, pretty good on that. Well, our final 6 ball clubs are going. Northwest Arkansas and Amarillo, Midland and Springfield, Corpus Christi and Tulsa going head to head. And so far, our 2 South Division teams being up out in the north, that would be Midland and Corpus Christi, both to the next door neighbor teams, Springfield and Tulsa. And so far, pretty good on that. Well, Corpus Christi already in process of their 12-game road series this year as they take on the Tulsa Drillers and the San Antonio Missions. And, yeah, after they get back home, they'll finally take on their last homestand against the Wichita Wind Surge. Well, anyway, got to say what a night it's been. And so far, we got, 2 more games left here in Frisco. And so far, don't forget that Tuesday night, the second day of, or should I say the third day, I do believe. I think that would be September 3rd through the 8th. San Antonio taking on their last game, last 6 games there in San Antonio against the Corpus Christi Hooks. Well, anyway, it's going to be fun as we get to do that. And so far, we're off after that to Springfield to wrap up the remainder of this 2025 season. It's been one heck of a year, Bob, and gotta say, I think a lot of these prospects are tired. You know, they start opening day in April, and they have to go all the way to the middle half of September to keep going. Well, I got to say, John, 4 teams would compete for the Texas League playoff rounds. And got to say, it's pretty good. Yep, it is. Well, anyway, after the playoffs are done, the championship series is done. Well, we are now getting ready for the off season, and so far, we got a lot of things that we are doing on the off season. First off, we are going to West Creek Trail Rides. We are having fun about that. We got new shows, new series, and yeah, so far, if you have not watched on YouTube recently, Bacani's new series just dropped its first 2 episodes. And yeah, it was a pretty good one as well. Don't forget the series continues with new episodes Fridays at 6:30 right here to J. Baker Vlogs. Well, anyway, as we get ready for 2026, we are definitely getting ready for a short 3-game set against the Tulsa Drillers there in Oklahoma. And then we have that Sunday and Monday being off, and then we're back for that leadoff homestand against Corpus Christi to start the 2026 home opener, which that right there would be pretty good. Yeah, that would be a pretty good start to the season opener. And so far, if we can, let's talk about the missions schedule, if we can. And so far, we'll go ahead and talk about that. If John can find it, man, let's see if I can find this saying. And oh, looky there, there it is. We found it. And so far, as we look at the start of 2026, we'll have a short 3-game set with the Tulsa Drillers, April 2nd through the 4th. We are back home April 7th through the 12th, taking on Corpus Christi. April 14th through the 19th, we're at Midland. April 21st through the 26th, taking on Amarillo there in San Antonio. April 28th through May 3rd, we're back to Oklahoma, taking on the Tulsa Drillers. And then we start a 12-game homestand, starting off May 5th through the 10th against Midland, May 12th and the 17th against Wichita. May 19th through the 24th, we're at Frisco, taking on the Frisco RoughRiders, and we come back home. May 26th through the 31st, taking on Corpus Christi. June 2nd through the 7th, we're up in Wichita, taking on the Wind Surge. June 9th through the 14th, we come back home, take on the visiting Frisco RoughRiders. We're gone for 12 after that. June 16th through the 21st, we're up in Corpus Christi. And then from Corpus Christi, we head to Arkansas, June 23rd through the 28th. June 30th through July 5th, we take on Amarillo. We verse off Amarillo in San Antonio, then we wrap up the first half of the season there in Midland, July 7th through the 12th. 9-game homestand as we lead off the second half of the 2026 campaign. Lead off 3 against Corpus Christi and 6 against the Frisco RoughRiders. July 28th through August 2nd, we are up in Amarillo taking on the Sod Poodles. And then we are back home August 4th through the 9th, taking on the visiting Springfield Cardinals. August 11th through the 16th, we play our last ever 6-game set against the Frisco RoughRiders there at Statesman's Park. August 18th through the 23rd, we are back home taking on the visiting Northwest Arkansas Naturals right after that. August 25th through the 30th, we're up in Springfield for that leadoff 6 there at Blue River Stadium. We come back for our last homestand September 1st through the 6th, taking on Midland. September 8th through the 13th, we wrap up the 6-game finale against the Amarillo Sod Poodles to conclude the 2026 campaign. And also after that, well, August would be the time that we would get another schedule, which that right there would be pretty good. Well, anyway, got to say pretty good night, and thus far it has been a pretty good one. I think Tulsa definitely has a good chance of winning against Corpus Christi there at DCJ Field. As a matter of fact, 45-79 of the year. That is rough. and 57 and 67 for the Tulsa Drillers. So yeah, go ahead and call that game right there. And so far, only two teams remain: Northwest Arkansas and Amarillo, Midland at Springfield. And so far, it's tie ball game there in Springfield, as it's 4-4. And yeah, so far it's pretty good right there. Well, anyway, hope everybody has a good night, and we will see y'all again tomorrow night. Game 5 of our 6-game set. Sunday, the Missions and Frisco RoughRiders will have one more game left of this year between the two ball clubs. And so far, it will be the last meetup of this year. San Antonio, yes, we can't wait for the San Antonio Missions to get back home. And we play host the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks for our last ever homestand there in San Antonio. And so far, it's going to be pretty good. Cannot wait. Well, after that Sunday game, Missions will take their last road trip of 2025 up in Springfield, Missouri, to take on the Springfield Cardinals for that 6-game set. And yes, we don't forget that the 2025 playoff rounds will come. So, gotta say, it's going to be a pretty good one. Well, anyway, it has been a pretty good season this year. Well, San Antonio holding first place by 69 and 54, but yeah, tonight losing to the Frisco RoughRiders by a run. Final score 3-2. They take game 4 against the San Antonio Missions. And so far it was pretty good for Frisco tonight. Well, anyway, I gotta say, we're just about set to wrap up this after-game show, and let's go ahead and give you runs, hits, and errors. For the victorious Frisco RoughRiders, 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. Well, for the San Antonio Missions, it's 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. So I guess these two ball clubs are even. Last night, San Antonio winning final score 4-3, and tonight the RoughRiders winning 3-2 in Game 4. Game 5 tomorrow evening and Game 6 on Sunday night. Don't forget, it is Labor Day Monday, so yes, a lot of people don't go to school or work during that time. And if you are military and so far you get that, you get those 4 days off, that is also pretty good. Well, anyway, our broadcast time of this one, at least 2 hours and 21 minutes of this broadcast. Well, anyway, first pitch starting at 7:05 against the San Antonio Missions. And so far, we just cannot wait to have that one. Well, anyway, I think, Tulsa just called their game against Corpus Christi. Final score 4-1. And the Hooks get their 79th loss of the season, with Tulsa now being 57 and 67. They are 3.5 games trailing Northwest Arkansas and 6.5 against the Arkansas Travelers. A bunch from Wichita and Springfield. Springfield is pretty much on cruise control. I mean, we look at the top team in the North Division. Springfield has literally been on fire. I mean, we look at the Cardinals. I mean, they have really been doing a pretty good job in win winning. They've been winning a lot this year. Yeah, I gotta say, John, for the Springfield Cardinals, it sure is good. Man, it sure is. And no wonder why the Cardinals getting the first half playoff spot, which always it's pretty good. Now for San Antonio, the verge of a playoff spot is hanging in the balance. Especially with Corpus Christi and Springfield being in the way after this week. And yeah, so far it's one of them things that we have 13 games remaining left of, or should I say 15 games, I do believe. Have 15 games left of the 2025 campaign, which that's pretty good. Well, anyway, I do apologize for the little misconfusion right there. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here in Frisco, Texas. Final score, Frisco RoughRiders 3 and the San Antonio Missions from the Alamo City. Final score is 2. So 3-2, final score here in Statesman's Park. I'm John Baker, and with Bob, we're saying good night and see y'all tomorrow evening.